What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to some more SpockPlays. We are back with some more Conscript. Finally in Chapter 3. It's been a minute. It has been a minute since we've been able to revisit the world of Conscript. I feel like I start every video with that. But yeah. Last time, I'm trying to remember here. So, we met up with a group of fellow French soldiers that kind of were hanging about. We saw the medic there. That guy asked us for a cigarette. And basically we decided to do another big fight battle, and then we passed out in the mud due to more battle shock, and we did the little home end sequence where we tried to go and view Pierre's hidden diary. So hopefully we're still on the track so far to get the good ending, but we're doing our best. Good day, Polo. Let's see, anything we need to do? We don't have a lot of cigarettes because we bought a lot of stuff. Nothing really we can upgrade here. Fire rate I'm not really concerned about on the rifle. And we got one med pack on us. Did we talk to him already? I can't remember. Not like that. No, do not want to just randomly buy stuff. You took a fall down the stairs, Polo. Looks like you're getting old, mate. So you're a runner now. Things must not be looking good. Well, best of luck then. And oh, if you need any of your guns to tinker with, just let me know. It may be the difference between you delivering that letter and, well, you get the point, mate. I don't think we're a runner. Hopefully he's just saying that because we definitely, like, fought the entire battle, to the best of my knowledge. Let's do a quick info check. We got the... I already did this, but... do need a battery if we have one. Yeah, I feel like every time we jump back into this, we have to do the whole... It's like getting your balance back, you know? It's like getting back on a bike for the first time. Alright, we got the... I don't know if we need the gas mask. It feels like it would be good to carry along. We did get a couple more slots, and we have the dedicated knife slot, which is probably where most of our money went. Got a little bit of ammo. Let's see. It's probably... yeah, we can take off... no. A few more here. It's probably all we got. We can make a ton more ammo, but I usually hold on to those things until needed. Got this stuff we can use too. I'm not sure we need it. I'm gonna bring one grenade with... nope, not two grenades. Nope, not put the rifle away. A little glitchy there. We want one grenade, just in case we want to clog up a hole. We actually do need to heal, but we have full body armor. I was hoping we actually got healed at the end of the episode, so maybe we should just bring... we'll probably find a bandage. We'll come back if we need it, but... back on the road again. So where are we now? This is the road. That's right. So we exited at the end of that, like the southern part of the original map that we had been on for the last couple episodes, and we're heading down this way to try and deliver a letter to some forward position troops, if I remember correctly. All right. So this is trench access. We got a cottage and some way. So the supply trench is north. That's the way we came from. These look like our compatriots. You're a runner? Christ, there's... oh, that's what he meant by runner. We're running the letter. Christ, they're sending runners now. Are we that fucked? No matter. Fort St. Michel is all the way down this road. It's a long journey, mate. You'll know you're getting close when you cross the wooden bridge over the dried-out river. Some of the path has been shot to pieces, and trucks are struggling to get through the mud. That's why our supply line has been bucked. You'll probably have to take a few detours. Glad I'm not in your shoes, mate. Good luck, then. Thanks for the rousing pep talk. Anything from you? Morning, Private. Took a tumble down the stairs, did ya? Your nose is double the size. Don't scare the Boche off with that thing. I'd hate to be able to go home early. I feel like everybody here would want to go home early. It seems like a pretty miserable place to be, if I'm being quite honest. Passage has been barricaded with wooden doors. They cannot be removed by hand. Looks like we cannot board a door. Not sure how we get those just yet. Okay, looks like we can go right here. Cigarettes. I still do not know what that icon is for in the bottom left when you pick up an item. It always looks like a grenade. I'm guessing it's some sort of like... maybe it's just like the general inventory sign. Silver ring. Yes. Keep that. It's probably good for putting a jewel in with that open slot there. Nothing here. Let's see. This is the stable access. We can get a horse? Is this a horse riding simulator? Looks like this is like the back half of the area you can enter if you want. Can you leave if you want? We got that. Anything else? Secret, secret, secret. I got a secret. Secret, secret. Okay, so it looks like we can push that box to get access to back here, which doesn't do us much good because we're already over here. And this looks like a roof, right? Yeah, okay. But yeah, happy to be back and recording for the channel. Been doing a little bit of summer vacation stuff. If you're watching this in the future, whatever season it is, I hope it is enjoyable as much as I am enjoying the summer right now. It's very hot here. Very, very hot. I feel like it's hot everywhere in the world right now. Seems like both all over America as well as Europe. It is just brutally hot. Thankfully, we got AC here. Although our energy bill feels differently. I want to collect everything in this area before we... So yeah, we could have gone through there, but we had to push it through. But it looks like that's the only door, so I guess we have to go south. But yeah, just took a couple weeks of vacation. It was very, very nice. Hung out with the fam. Did some fun vacation activities. But yeah, just kind of getting back into my groove now. So much stuff going on where I live. I feel like there's an abandoned truck. New concert or a new act to go see every other week. We went and saw the most like incredible live jazz band the other night at a new venue that just opened around us. I already talked to you. Yeah, absolutely super. Like, I was freaking out. I've been to a lot of jazz shows, classical shows. In college, I went to quite a few classical shows with my friend who was in the music program. But yeah, it was just like so cool, dimly lit, really good drinks. Went there with a few friends who, no, I definitely want to take that. Also had like a, jazz background that really enjoyed it. There's actually like it's really cool. We have a station here where I live. What is that? More cigarette days? Yes. That like only plays jazz and new jazz and modern jazz. It's really cool. It's actually ran by the college here. So it's actually kind of like, yeah, there's a lot of jazz in the local town area, which I'm appreciative of. So I did some of that. Gosh, we went to a few more shows this week. Actually played my own show at a local club. That was pretty fun. So yeah, just been very busy, but can't complain. It's good to be busy. You know what I mean? Never too busy, but it's good to have just the right amount, especially during the summertime. It's, get it all out before the fall comes and all the holidays, and then you have the winter where everybody's kind of holing up, and usually still some holidays going on. But yeah, we are finally able to sit down and get some more Conscript. Always thinking about recording, but it's hard when you're not around your computer to record. I do have a Steam Deck, but ooh, don't like the stinky water. Yeah, recording on the Steam Deck while traveling and stuff like that seems like more effort than it's worth, especially if you're trying to properly transport like sound equipment. I've done it before for recording like just music jams and recordings of other stuff, but yeah, transporting this setup would be an absolute nightmare given what I use, because this is just the same computer I use for other recording stuff for other mediums. Alright, so stinky water doesn't look like it's hurting us, although I don't know why it is stinky. There's a body in there. That is probably why it is stinky water. A couple of cigarettes. Yeah, so this is just like the road going south. Is that a gun? No, just some paper. More money. More problems. Trying to do an exhaustive scan of this area before moving further. Gotta always do your diligence. Well, in a lot of modern games right now, I feel I'm what do you call it? Spoiled at the moment, because like I mean, this is the style, and I don't want it any other way. Don't get me wrong, but I've been playing like I just finished up Disco Elysium, which was fantastic. Have been playing it for a while, but finally got through. I think I talked about that last time. But yeah, it has like a hold down button to highlight all the interactables in the area, and boy, do I love that. For this rattled brain of mine, just like, yeah, here we go. Just click on everything that's highlighted. Those are gun parts. Okay, more in the stinky water. But yeah, that defeats the purpose of this. These games are supposed to be kind of inherently difficult. Don't like the stinky water. Not a fan of the stinky water. Can we get over here? Not quite sure. There's got to be a way over there, no? I mean, I like the idea of getting over there. The question is the practicality of it. Do we just go through here? Ah. No. How does one get over there, then? If I may so ask. No. Kind of like smack these trees. Smack my tree up, change my pitch up. Oh, wait. No. Maybe when it stops raining, if you come back this way or something. I don't really see. Because there's only one... Oh, you can enter from over here. Okay, so never mind. Yeah, we're probably got to come back to that. Okay, let's see. I think we got everything, right? In this little, side of town. That's the way we came in. Think we got everything? Who knows? I don't. I don't see any other sparklies. I don't know if I want to walk through all the stinky water just to find it. Doesn't seem like it's doing anything unless my health has been slowly deteriorating and I've just been blissfully unaware. Yeah, I think we got everything. Let's head over to... So this should lead us, if we go up on this next screen, to the stables. Okay, so this is kind of like the first chill area we've been in a really long time. The music also feels more uplifting than anything else so far, because usually there's really not that much music. It's just kind of like silence. Oh, it's the mysterious murderer medic man. Do you have any alcohol? I'm running low. Yes. You have none. All right, so we should help him. Think we have alcohol? This looks... No, that's just a tree. That was an interactable tree. This is a prisoner camp. We're in the middle of shifting them to Verdun. The Boche have been shelling this entire road from the front all the way down to the city. If only they knew what they were actually hitting. Idiots. Y'all just leaving packs of cigarettes on the ground, man. Can't be doing that. That's not how you min-max. I'm just telling you now. So many things to interact with. These are big areas. Take the bandage, yes. You're picking up a lot of stuff. Glad we left some room. They shelled the horse stable, killed a few of our men, and some good, strong stock. The door to the stable is locked. We're packing everything up here and moving out soon. The captain went down to Fort Saint Michel to check on the situation there. Apparently they're having some problems putting out the fires there. Ah, well, not my problem, is it? Might be soon. Prisoner. Friend, listen here. Yes, I speak your language. I studied in Paris when I was younger. Listen to me. I dropped a photo of mine off the bridge down the road. It means a lot to me. If you happen to pass this bridge, would you be able to find it for me? I'll make it worth your while. Little side quest. Interesting. Wonder how he'll make it worth said while. Looks like there's something... I don't know what that is, but that might just be gunpowder or something, but it looks like a important thing. Okay, missing handle. We do have a handle of sorts in our inventory. Do have a handle of sorts. So we need alcohol, a picture, and a handle before coming back this way. Okay, looks like there's no way to go down there. I don't think they're going to let us into the prisoner camp, right? That's what they're using the stable for right now. Nothing down here. No, maybe they won't let us in. Maybe he'll give us the code to get in there, which would be crazy if he knew that. Yeah, we don't have any sort of code so far, so... Let's see if, any of these little side quests they want us to do. Alright, so we need alcohol, bandage, photo. No, alcohol, photo, handle. He said it was over near... Was there a bridge up here? I can't remember. We can't go this way yet. But we can really quickly go do a inventory swap. Yeah, I don't see... I guess the bridge maybe is south of here. We shall soon find out. Alright, we're just gonna drop you in there for now. Chemical fluid and bandage we don't need. Do we have alcohol? I think we do. Maybe we don't, actually. We have chemical fluid, but we do not have alcohol. Now, here's the question. Will they leave if I don't... Relax. We could probably buy alcohol. Yeah, for 50... Now, here's the question. Is it worth buying it, or do we just, like, waltz around? Let's try the handle first, because it seems like the other two items we wanted. We don't have... Why do I feel like we have a handle? Maybe we had one earlier in the game. Yeah, maybe we did. Because we don't... Alright, so we had nothing that we needed here. Yeah, alright, so... The droids we were looking for are not here. We have body armor we should repair. Do we have a repair kit? We could buy one. The body armor is pretty nice, but it also is like, the better you play, the less you need it, and we have a lot of health right now. Alright. Let's do this. Let's go look around a bit more. We saved, just went out to redo all that walking around we did. And if, because it sounds like they're about to head out soon, but I don't know how soon is soon, you know what I mean? This looks like the bridge, actually, that he was talking about, right? Yeah, this looks like the bridge. Oh, is that it? No, that was just water. Stinky water. I don't see anything. Can we run through stinky water? Yes, we can. It's hard to, sometimes I get tripped up because when the water hits, right, it looks like an item on the ground, like it looks like the glint of an item. Hard to say. I'm gonna assume there's another bridge, so let's go south and hopefully nobody leaves. Yeah, it sounds like they're trying to get out of Dodge here sooner than later. I don't blame them. Doesn't seem like the best place to be. Looks like an old town square of sorts. More cigarettes. Yeah, the rain definitely messed with me in terms of just trying to like identify what is an item or not. Like, what the heck is this? What the heck is this? Is this like a light that's just like going crazy? I don't understand. Strange. Okay. Our cigarettes seems to be all we're finding. Although I'll take anything I can get, say that. Nothing over here. Oh. Dang, I thought that was going to be a secret. That felt like a secret little side entranceway. Just the trees. Alright, so this is the burnt forest. We went up here. Yeah, usually we don't have the luxury of being able to kind of just, like, waltz around and just, like, either rats or dudes walking around or poison gas or some other fun thing awaiting us. So I guess enjoy while we can. Okay, what do we got up here? How can we not get through here? So many of these, do we need like a wooden plank or something to access these areas? I'm so confused because so many of these boxes are like at this weird angle. Is there like a crowbar or something you get that, or like a long stick you can use to push these things one way or the other? Doesn't make any sense, right? We already tried going down here. Unless you have to break the box. I mean, these are like the big pushing boys. It looks like with a lot of these, you have to come in the other way and then be able to push it up. So I'm going to assume that is the case here as well. We're gonna go around this side. This side. Okay. Nope, not there. See, like, that looks like a downed tree, but it's just mud. And then mud in other places is actually like a downed tree or something, like here. I mean, that's the way that these games were back in the day, like playing any PS1 game you were fighting with, you know. Well, we'll say fighting. We'll say using your imagination with the, you know, you got your CRT going on, you got the all crazy geometry correction. Well, not actually geometry correction, like the texture warping, rather. Geometry correction is what you apply to make PS1 games look nice and tight, but all that warping and then, like, you know, just the extremely blocky textures, you really had to kind of put yourself in the moment to understand what they're looking at. But it's a cool artistic style. That's why I love the PlayStation 1 so much, is because the limitations inspired a lot. Okay. Looks like just more dead ends. Again, though. Like, how do we get in here? How does one get into that house? I see this drawer. That drawer is calling for me. But it looks like the only way in... Maybe actually it might just be right here. You just gotta... Yeah, okay, I'm stupid. False alarm. More cigarettes, okay. Not the greatest pickup. Looking for alcohol, boys. How do I get me some of that good? Again, we'll go right. I'm just continuing to kind of mosey on down. If we need to go buy alcohol, we will. But okay, so we can't even get over there, so that's another way. So we just have to go down straight. I feel like this is going to change very soon. Right? This feels like where it changes, for sure. This is the... Okay, this is the farm. Sketchy. Got our faithful gun. Alright, does this show anything? Yeah, okay, so boarded up. We clearly need some sort of, like, hammer or crowbar or something to access some of these parts. Again, why can't I walk down there? Don't quite understand. It's getting spooky, though. You can tell they're building up the spooks. Oh, never mind. There comes the music back, so we're still good. When the music stops, you know the spook is coming. Cigarettes. Gun parts. Okay. We haven't been really using them that much, but all we're really using is the pistol and the rifle right now. The shotgun. I guess we could craft ammo to make it, and actually is very good, especially against, like, the heavy, like, boss-esque soldiers that are, like, heavily armored. It's very, very good against them. But that's just kind of the way I always play these survival horror styled games, is, and pretty much all RPGs actually in general too. It's just like, don't use it till you absolutely need it, and then usually at the end of the game you have a ton of stuff. Okay, so that has a handle requirement as well. Okay, that has the water sign, so that helps us there. Weird place for a tree to fall. Looks like we can go around up here. No. Again, so confusing. I guess it shows it there. Should be able to go up and around. It's been a very slow start to an episode, though. No gunfire, just some peaceful walking, some peaceful thoughts. The burnt forest and deceased individuals all around us, you know. Great way to spend an afternoon. And by great way, I mean awful. Alright. Doesn't look like anything of notice down here in particular. Oh, I lied. More cigarettes, man. They really do hide them. You really gotta search all around. So we got the board here. We got the boards there. Seems like this is going to be an area we definitely come back to, but I wasn't able to find that guy's picture. I'm just waiting for somebody to pop out, too. Alright. Nothing for sale. What is this? This is the woods. Okay. Have we had a sewer level yet? I feel like we kind of did. This entire game feels kind of like a sewer level. But not exactly what I mean. Don't remember. I do not remember. We've definitely been into some flooded passages. But sewer levels, water levels are always the worst. I don't know why they add them. It feels like just for player suffering. If you're making a game, just don't do it. Unless you're making a game like Sludge Life that's just about being in the sewers, in which case, go all in. Another water pump? What is up with this? Why is there a need for water and the ability to pump said water? Haven't quite discovered that just yet. Lock here is very simple. Okay, so we need a lock pick. I do not believe we have one at the moment. It seems like usually they give you like 1 or 2 per level, and they're like specifically for that purpose. But again, yeah, quite a few things for us to revisit in this little area so far. I guess we just keep going. I'm just worried that if we go too far south, we're going to trigger everybody leaving. And I really want to get either that alcohol or that... I mean, it's only 15 cigarettes. It seems like money is finite in this game. Music's ending. Spooks may be coming. This is the river with a lot of exit areas. Okay, this looks like the bridge, actually, that he may have been talking about. So if that's the case, then we're probably still good. If we do get it, we'll probably just run back anyways. I don't think we have a terrible amount of things on our inventory, right? No, we haven't picked up anything yet. Just cigarettes. Okay. Who's putting cigarettes in the burner, man? Alright, well, we don't need to do that because we came through... Oh, well, actually, we may not be able to go down the other way. No, it looks like we can. Those are just for show, it looks like. Yeah. Nope. 10 cigarettes, though, broken through the walls. Pretty nice. Interessante. Interessante. I think that's everything over here now. Yeah. Make me feel crazy, though, with all the random cigarettes, because, yeah, I mean... Inventory slots are so primo in this game. The most annoying thing is when you have to leave something and then leave a marker and then go back and get it later. Alright. A lot of unfortunate souls. Nothing hidden here. You can go left. But I want to check that bridge, which is right. Doesn't look like we can actually get down there, though. I believe that's what he said. It was like off. He dropped in near the side of a bridge or something like that. Oh, great. Oh, wait. Actually, that seems like... Hopefully that was not something that messes with those guys back there. Because it looks like now we can get down into the river. Okay, that looks like... No, it's a gun part. But maybe there is something on the way over. Maybe I have to talk to that guy first. I'm not quite sure. Oh, it'd be cool if you get your stamina up, too. I am now a big run user in this game. I've discovered and harnessed the power of running. Alright. I don't know what that necessarily means. Door. Oh, there's a door in the water. That's strange. That we didn't need. Door here, door there, and exit down here. Come on. Samir, do you run a little... You walk, actually, a little bit slower, it seems like, when you're out of stamina, too, which is a bummer. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. What was that? What was that? Bro. Okay, just cigarettes. Well, I'm confused, to say the least. I thought that would let us down into the river. Looks like it actually just blocks the river, and there's a door that pops out here, man. This is one confusing area. Maybe we go left. We can go in the river. This might be like the first episode of the playthrough where there's just like no combat. It's just peaceful exploration. I'm sure I've cursed myself now that I've said that, but let me go over here. The gravestone has been worn down with age. It's impossible to read. Okay. Not sure that offers me much value. What is this area? This is just the riverside. It's the Riviera. Not looking too well. It's looking kind of hot, but not in that kind of way. Gun parts. Hidden again. Thank you. So where is the river down here? Can we just not get down there whatsoever? This is the side of the river. You should be able to enter the river from its side. It's just how nature works. All right. Nothing to report here. There's stinky water, right? It's always stinky water. There's a well. Well. You know, bucket or something like that. Nope, it's not even interactable. Okay, what do we got here? Another stinky room. Doesn't sound great. Pistol rounds, that's good. Yes, map taken. Very good. Oh my goodness. What a crazy level. Holy cow. You know that this is going to turn south. Yeah. 2 cigarettes. It sounds like there's somebody on the other side of that. Right? Maybe I'm crazy? I will take gunpowder. It's like the first actual item we've picked up. Alright. Alright. Shanty. Alright. Nothing there. That looks like it's just... There's got to be a way over there. So we can't get that door, and that door looks... Or, you know, maybe it's just like an exit to the level. Or like exit to the next, you know... what do you want to call it? Part of the map. Nothing to do here. I do want to like run back and save though. I get so nervous when I've gone this long without saving. Just the thought of screwing up terrifies me. We did get the checkpoint, which is, I guess, probably good enough for now. Alright. A lot of wooden boards that we need a tool to remove. Still have not found alcohol. Part of me is very worried. We're just going to go down here and then we're going to run all the way back, so just prepare mentally for that. I mean, if we buy an alcohol and we get another alcohol, it's really not the end of the world, right? Like, we can use it if we do end up finding one instead of being able to give it. I don't know if it's necessarily something I would normally buy to do it, because it seems like there's other crafting components that function similarly. Again, can't push any of these boxes. Alright, another door over here. So we can't go that way yet. Again, I don't know how we are going to get through some of these levels, unless the boxes just break or something. You know, like they get shelled and they all just blow up. Nothing here. Some gun parts. So I will say this, I don't know if I mentioned it last time. Probably not, because I haven't actually recorded since I last did this, but I finally beat Elden Ring after a million years. I've been probably playing it for 2.5 years, but 100%ed it. Beat, what's her name? Melania? The crazy lady with the, whatever that strike is called, where she does like 100,000 hits and you just get bodied if you don't like perfectly dodge or are lucky enough to have it home onto your summon. She was probably the hardest boss I played in the game. I did a magic build. Okay, there's still people out here. Had a feeling they'd send a runner. The fort is just a bit further east on the road. There's only one problem. Well, I'll let you see for yourself. Well, thanks, dude. I'd rather you just tell me so I don't have to run all the way down there, but yeah, absolutely loved it. I did not beat Shadows of the Erd Tree, I think that's what it's called, the expansion. Just, yeah, I really like Elden Ring. I've beaten all of the Souls games. Bloodborne, well, yeah, all the Souls games, including Demon Souls. Although I didn't beat the Demon Souls Remaster. I played it originally when it came out on the PS3. But absolutely loved it. It's a 10 out of 10. It's super good. It's just very long. It's not terribly hard. It's just a lot to remember. I was like trying to get every item in the game, and all right, well, I mean, this is like the bottom area here. I I'm just nervous. I'm just going to go do the alcohol thing real quick. Yeah, we're just going to check over here. I don't think we can get over there, right? Like, this is another area we can't get to, so it would just be up here. But yeah, absolutely loved it. Magic felt extremely broken the entire game, especially with, like, using Mimic Tiers. I did, like, a heavy armor build. Well, not really intentionally. I didn't have a ton of endurance, but I just wore the rings that gave you, like, increased equip load, and then more, like, the heaviest armor. I did the Moonveil Katana as like my primary attack for most of the game, and then I used the Meteorite Staff. At the beginning I used like Rock Throw, I think that's what it's called, and then later on I used like Great Glintstone Shard, and then just like Comet pretty religiously for most of the fights, which does make the game pretty straightforward. I really hadn't done a magic build any of the Souls games before. I usually do Strength or Dex. I think for the next game I'm going to do a Faith build. I've never done a Faith build. I've always wanted to. I don't really know how Arcane worked in this one. And actually, that's not true. I did do a Pyromancy build in Dark Souls 2, which doesn't really require a lot because I don't think you need intelligence or faith or anything like that, right? It was just something you could kind of opt into and then upgrade the like Pyromancy flame equip slot item thing, if I remember correctly. Alright, so that's another, yeah, wooden boards. So we're just running back. I know it's we're just feeling dead air here because I just want to go do this little alcohol thing before I forget. We didn't find. I'm gonna go talk to that guy again real quick. We haven't found the handle, so those are the only two things we really need to do right now. Just give him that alcohol and then find that picture, the handle, the water pump, because there was a water pump I feel like earlier in the game that we may or may not have used. I swear. It's got to be the bridge here somewhere. There's only 2 bridges so far, and one of them, it actually probably isn't that other one, but we have not figured out yet how to get there. Okay, let's go check the stable again. That's where everybody was, and then we'll do another save just to be safe. Just to be safe. I gotta go down one. I don't want to save just yet. Actually, now I say that. Well, yeah, let's go. This is so stupid. We'll go check really quick first, make sure he's still there. Then we'll go back and we'll buy the alcohol. And then we'll do it just to be primo. Okay, cool. Still there. You still need alcohol, brother? And then what did you say to me, Mr. Wait, how do we miss this? Oh, never mind. Friend, listen here. Yeah. Off the bridge down the road. So there's 2 bridges. We did not find a photograph thus far, because I feel like it's in that other road that's a bit deeper. I'm glad we haven't had to face any enemies so far, because our health is just like obliterated. We do not have the armor so far, so let's do this. We'll go save really quick. We'll probably come back and save again, just because that's the type of guy I am. I'm a saving fool. Okay. Such good music when you come in here. Reminds me of Max Payne for some reason. Recently beat Max Payne, the first one. And really, really good. Very little glitchy to get running. Man, we have a lot of trench shovels. Guess we don't necessarily need them. Pickaxe. Is that something I can get rid of stuff? I don't think so. A lot of stuff here. Yeah, okay. Homie. Give me some of that stuff. We're gonna buy 1 alcohol. Please, just 1. Yeah. Anything else we want? Repair kit would be nice, but again, ammo pouch. Ammo pouch could be good, but larger bag. I mean, this is so expensive. $250 for 1 torch upgrade kit. That could be good, depending on how much we do it. Fresh putters. Increases your movements. Equipped. Oh, equip to. What is this? New socks? Equip to increase your movement speed. Works only if held in your inventory. Wooden barrels and barrels will also break when rolling through them. And combat roll craftsman kit. Interesting. A lot of stuff you gotta hold on to. Do you have to, like, keep these socks in your inventory, too? Let's just go do this for now. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. 'Cause there's not really, like, an equip thing. I guess actually there is, because you can, like, equip armor. So yeah, it probably has to be in your inventory. 10% movement speed would mean a 10% faster playthrough. Something to think about. I remember, like, way back in the day when I was playing, like, early WoW, like, pre-BC and then, like, just a little bit of BC. Let's do this real quick before starting that. Yes, thank you, my friend. Because last time he moved, right? Yep, I need to do it again. Surgical kits. Okay, that seems like it was worth it, whatever it is. Examine. Increases effectiveness and automatic covers 20 years with non-combat. Oh, interesting. So it just automatically heals you? That seems absolutely insane. Okay. Alright, well, glad we got that. Were we able to get down there and talk to that guy? I don't even see a way in. How did you get in there? Maybe, I guess, from the north side of that camp down there? Not quite sure. But yeah, when, like, before you get your mount in WoW, I remember, like, all of my friends would get these one pair of boots that had, I think it was, like, 10% movement speed, and they're like, dude, over the course of, like, you know, getting to 40 or 50, whatever the level was to get your mount, it'll save you, like, 13 hours. And then that converts to, like, 1 extra day of playtime, so you're saving money by wearing. I used to crack up, but I did use those boots. I don't know if they have that problem anymore in WoW, maybe in Classic WoW. But I've not played quite a while. I played, like, a lot of BC, a lot of Wrath of the Lich King, and then stopped for quite a while, and then I played a little bit of Draenor when it came out, and that was really it. I had a lot of friends I got back into Draenor, but then the daily started to drag on me, and now, I mean, God, I don't even know when Draenor came out. So we saved. I want to see, just see what these look like. Because if they, like, permanently increase your move speed and it's a consumable, nope, you gotta equip them. That does feel way better. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the way that this feels. Is it worth all of our money? Probably not. And an inventory slot just to move faster. That just feels... The thing is, though, is that when you're running away from enemies, that's pretty nice. We'll keep it in mind for now. We'll keep it in mind for now. If we really want new socks, we can buy new socks. Is it worth 3 packs of Marlboro Reds? I don't think so, considering that's like $30. But I guess when you're strapped for cash, you take what you can get. All right, let's head back down. We did the alcohol thing. We need the code to that area, and we need... I'm guessing he gives you the code. That's going to be my guess, but we have to get down. Like, this is the only other bridge I see, right? And see, like, running through this, we'd be 10% faster with those socks. I don't know. I feel like just... I want to prioritize. I mean, even inventory slots, right? You don't have to they don't really give you anything, but that there's some calculus there, right? Like, do you save more time having more inventory slots available so they don't have to backtrack or leave things, or do you save more time just moving 10% faster and losing an inventory slot? So you're actually losing an inventory slot. So yeah, maybe the math doesn't line up there. If they were like 30 cigarettes, it would be different, but 75. We're not made of cigarettes, you know? We are not in that ballpark. Unfortunately. Yeah, I don't see... It's got to be that other bridge. We'll do one final check. Unless it like drifted downwind or something like that, who knows. I don't see any sort of photo, but I do want to... Like, there's this guy here. Did you leave your friend? Unless it's, like, really hidden. But, yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. I don't see this picture. So it's got to be that other bridge. let's go see what's going on with this town. I feel like there's going to be people there that we finally have to do combat here with. Was this the weird one? We picked up more. Keep doing that. I keep forgetting to hit Y. Yeah, we did get more bullets for the gun. And then reload. Get her topped up. Alright. This is the weird one we gotta go around. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so with me finally beating Disco Elysium and Elden Ring, which were two like long games, like put them in the long category. I've finally started a game that I have been eyeing for a million, well, I guess not a million years, 5 years, maybe 3 years since it got good. And I have been absolutely enthralled with it, is Cyberpunk 2077. I actually always have been interested in the tabletop game it's based off of, but never was able to find a group to play it. I've played it like a little bit of solo style with it, which it doesn't work super well because it's a pretty complicated, combat-heavy tabletop. But yeah, 2077, I mean, geez, dude, what a masterpiece of a game. Now that it's been patched and stuff, I haven't started Phantom Liberty yet. I'm about 20 hours in, but love it. Absolutely love it. I'm a super big fan of all that type of crazy sci-fi stuff. Yeah, this is the way. How do we get down here again? We got to go all the way up and around. Okay, heard. I mean, I guess, right, we technically get more speed when we're running, right? So socks are just like, it's like running shoes. We just keep our stamina up. All right. Almost there. I think we've done a pretty good job scanning for stuff. I mean, we did get a lot of, is it this way I can go down? I don't understand why they bombed this area. Unless it was just some, I mean, that like, that looks like, that looks like it's supposed to let you go down. Am I crazy in thinking that? Guess I'm crazy. Oh, why are we trying these things over and over again? We already knew that. Yeah, I'm gonna guess the picture is somewhere right there. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Could always be wrong. Let's go right. Oh, we can't go right first. And we can go left first. We can go check left. I think he said it was to the south, right? Is where the town is. That we looking for. Anything here? No, probably already got it. It's got that lizard brain running in the background. Alright, so what do we got over here, friends? Ooh. Got a little car. Got a little bus thing. That seems useful. Seems like it's in shape. Okay. More folks. More confusing. Man, they really laid this level up with confusing ways. This is Fort St. Michel. Best not to dawdle out here private. Last shelling was just a few hours ago. They hit us with gas too. We've not even had time to clean up. The main entrance was set alight, and now reserves are stuck inside the fort. To make matters worse, the last batch of extinguishers we had were blown to 1,000 pieces. This war has just been one disaster after another. Anyway, like I said, best not to stick around here. I'd say there'll be another round today. Okay. I think we're wearing the gas mask, right? So we're good here. Not the most comforting places to be. So this is what? This is the fort. Down here. So I guess we can go check out the fort for now, maybe. Anything else we need to magically pick up? Anything in the back of this car? Anything on the front of this car? Can I mount the car and use it as a weapon? Maybe not. Alright. Alright, here's the... Oh. Alright. Here's the fort, looking awful. Bandage. I guarantee we're going to find... okay, so we need an extinguisher for that. Don't believe... We can throw alcohol on it, make it worse. I guess maybe that's what the water pump is for. Maybe you have to go to each one and, like, extract water with a bucket and run back here. That sounds like a big pain, if I'm being honest. But wouldn't put it past it. Games love to make you do things in rounds of 3. Thank you for this. I'll put the grenade back for now. Yeah, this has been a very chill episode. Really just a lot of discovery. Not a lot of action, just a lot of yapping. Haven't put our skills to the test. I'm going to be rusty the next time we play. When it comes to combat, for sure. Thank you, though, for the storage. I do appreciate that. More battle-shocked foes. What up, dude? Don't mind him. He's just pretending to be mad. Just looking for a ticket home. Sounds like a catch-22 situation, if you know what I mean. Sure, I'll take 2 fuel. I'll take another 2 fuel. He's just pretending to be mad. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? I could throw fuel on it. I wonder if it would let you. I don't feel like discovering if that's the case or not. Oh, this is quite literally its own little area. Interesting. Okay. Did not realize it got its own little map. I'm guessing there's other areas, too, that kind of have their own little instanced map thing. Oh, we can go down. Down, 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 down. Bloodstained memos. Surely the day that God has given has better uses than to kill 9763. That looks like our code. So, now the real question is, do we head all the way back there? The answer is probably Marn Yasir Som Verdun the Dawn. Okay. Sounds good to me, brother. Ornate gemstone. Yes. Quite a lot of things in our inventory. Quite a lot. Alright, well, at least we were able to get to this area. I'm saying that there's another way inside, or just we haven't gone through this door on this side yet. The road. Room names. Fast movement. Oh, just for the thing. I was like, wait, can I fast travel? That'd be crazy. Yeah, okay, so that was just us not being entered the door from this side. Okay. We do have a code now, which I feel like might be relevant. That's like the first actual bit of like puzzle solving information we've gotten. We don't have the fire extinguisher, so there's nothing we can do here unless we want to put fuel in the fire. And they generally say it's not a good idea to do that. Alright. Thank you, thank you. Yep, yep, yep. Chatty Cathy. I am missing those socks. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like the socks... They might be a move. They might be a move. I'm a sucker for movement speed. Like when I play Vampire Survivors, all I get is movement speed. That's like my favorite thing. So there's no... Okay, this is end of the road. Should have probably put stuff, because yeah, we're probably pushing. Yeah, we got 2 more slots left. Hopefully we don't use those up. Another water pump. I'm guessing you get a bucket. You have to get a handle and some sort of bucket, right? Unless you're going to run around cupping your hands like, you know, drinking out of a tap. Which I doubt. Alright. Grenade. Still have not found a way to enter the river. Ooh, it's a river of blood. Thousands sleep like this. What difference does it make? What king you fight for? We all end up floating in the same hole. Yeah, man. How many games are just about war? How many TV shows are about war? Gundam is just all about the, you know, the bad parts of war. That's all Gundam is. Same thing with Metal Gear Solid. It's like these war games that are anti-war, or war media. It's anti-war. Why can't we just all get along, you know? I like you guys. Hope you like me. Thanks for watching my channel. Chill little old school Let's Plays. Alright, more boarded up stuff. Feel like it's in our best interest just to kind of explore everything, right? What'd that? What'd you? Here we go. Finally a box we can push. I am thankful. Been teasing us with box pushing this entire episode. Crystal. Very good. Okay. Not much, but something. We actually have quite a few things that we can sell and make more money. What is this? Homestead. There's got to be like, they have to put somewhere to say. Okay, thank God. I'm assuming that is the saving room. Although I do want to run back. I see numbers here. 8, 3, 8, something like that. Locked drawer. Well, we do have the pronged key. I don't believe that is what it is used for. All right, our inventory's already full. Now, how'd you get down here, buddy? Explain that to me. Gun parts? All right, so we're gonna put you. There you are, mate. What will it be? I don't think we can upgrade our guns any further yet. What a pale night. The sword gives me a bad feeling, Poilo. I just heard that the Boche have patrols along the road. How did they sneak behind Fort Souville? Sneaky bastards. Be safe, mate. Anything new? Any sort of... just those socks I really want. Small key. Small key feels like something we may need. Unless they give it to us. Right. Let's do this. Let's do a quick little save here. Yeah, we'll overdo that. And then we can't go... Can we zoom in anymore? Doesn't look like it. Very confusing room. We just saved, so let's do this. Let's try. Let's buy the small key and see if it works for that thing. Luger. We sold that, right? Yeah. Sure. Hate buying stuff. Just want more money. Thank you for the pistol round. So 5% or 10% on the thing would have given us that. Alright, well that did open it. Now, better be something worth more than 40 cigarettes. 10 shotgun shells. Is 10 shotgun shells worth it? I'm gonna say no, to be honest. I don't think that's worth it. Maybe I'm crazy. Wait, here's the right one. Alright, let's make one mad dash back up to where we can use that code. That's everything in here. Get our bullets. They should already show up as a locked thing. Yeah, I mean, if we find a key or something like that, maybe it'll be worth it, but I'm too strapped for cigarettes and cash right now, if you catch my drift. We can still go that way. It's interesting. That door, well, it's not even showing up on the map, so it must be some sort of secret. All right, let's just go and do this. We're going to make our way back to all the way up the top, which is a massive pain in the butt backtrack. If this code is not for that, then I'm going to be very upset. And just reload to get back to here, I guess. Oh, man. Yeah, there's quite a few cool survival horror games coming out in the future here. I played a couple on Steam Next Fest, whose names I am completely blanking on. They were super, super cool. But yeah, I feel like this will always be in style. One of my best friends, actually, has, like, never really played survival horror before, and recently, like, just started barreling through the Resident Evil games, which are, I think I've talked about it a lot, are some of my favorite games of all time. And yeah, now he's, like, super into it, and it's so fun. It's just, like, rehashing, like, how crazy RE1 is for the first time. He played through the HD remaster, and then he played RE2R, and he's moving on to 3 right now, 3 remake. And yeah, I've played, like, every freaking game, even the crazy ones, like Gaiden for the Game Boy Color, and Outbreak for the PlayStation 2, the kind of very forward-thinking co-op ones. So I told him, I was like, yeah, the only one of those I've not played is Outbreak 2. So I'm like, bro, when you're ready, let's do Outbreak 2. Because I know Outbreak, the main... Well, one of the characters you can select as Outbreak allows you to, like, kind of choose your own adventure type thing, where you can pick different characters, and they have slightly different paths they can take. And sometimes like the computer will kind of make that decision for you. But you can play as, I think it's Ashley Crawford or Grace Crawford, something, her name like that, but she's related to or the main character in, I think it's the daughter of the main character in Requiem, which is pretty cool. Super strange, super deep cut from the Resident Evil lore lords. I like that lore lord. To choose somebody from Outbreak, probably one of their least played games, to be the representative person there. Alright, so let's hope this is it. Just ignore me, fellow friend. I am a good Samaritan. And then we should have yeah, files, right? So, Bloodstained Memo. 9763, that is the only 4-digit number we have seen in this level so far. So far. Very good. Alright, it was worth the backtrack. Better be something super sick. Maybe it'll be... Actually, this might be the handle. Hopefully we didn't screw... Again, hopefully we don't lock ourselves out of doing something else by coming all the way back here. An old axe. That seems unique. Gun parts. And nothing in there. Alright. This is just the kitchen, which was locked down to avoid, I'm guessing, to let these guys out. Probably not going to be too happy to see me on this. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind again. Cigarettes. Store some items. Okay, so that's just a melee weapon. We'll store you guys off for now. Haven't needed you yet. He's not responding. Probably doesn't speak French. Then, is he is this? Oh yeah, I think this is like the troop, like the enemy barracks, right? So probably speaks a German or some flavor of it. Chemical fluid. A lot of good stuff in here, so it was worth backtracking for. It does let us out here. That's funny. Yeah, they're probably not going to be super stoked to see us out here. Like, what are you doing in the prisoner barracks, dude? The door to the horse stable is shut. There's no getting in through this way. Maybe we can bomb it or something if we are feeling crazy later on. Ah, okay. This is how we get to this box. Another box puzzle solved. Although it does seem like they reset position. And also, this would let all of these guys out. So that may not be fortuitous. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't look like there's really anything else over here, so I'm a little confused. Thought we'd at least get something that progresses the plot. Hopefully that box does. Well, maybe not, because it's all the guys out. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Alright, so that leads us back here. Okay, so this is actually a different area than I was thinking of. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I don't know. But we did get some really good items out of it, which is helpful. I will graciously take them. Alright, so we did it. We played an entire episode without firing a single shot or getting into any combat. Who knew that there was this peaceful of a section this far in the game? Not that we're terribly far, but maybe like halfway through. Gonna go ahead and save here. We'll save up here. Yeah. We're going to call it there, guys. Another fun episode. A little bit of a slow one. Just walking around, but at least we didn't get stuck anywhere. It was just a lot of running back and forth, but we explored quite a few areas and found a few different things. We got to find the handle for those water pumps. We got to find the extinguisher. We need to find that picture. And yeah, there's definitely things for us to do next time. So that will be the goal then. Hopefully not as much of a gap between this one and the next one. Not as much vacation or stuff coming up, so looking forward to some more recording times then. But as always, if you enjoyed today's content, commenting, liking, interacting, sharing the video, all that good stuff helps the algorithm a great deal, and I appreciate it as well. This has been SpockPlays, playing some Conscript Director's Cut. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'll see you next time.